Peter Parker sits in a late-night diner with Aunt May, and finally admits that being Spider-Man is slowly breaking him. He tells her about a cop who had the Vulture cornered, but let him go. When Peter asked why, the cop simply said stopping him wasn't his job. He tells Aunt May that he keeps putting villains behind bars, but they always come back, making it feel like nothing he does ever matters. Aunt May tells him the city doesn't need another masked crime fighter. It needs his story. It needs to know why he does what he does. So she tells him to take off the mask and let New York know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Peter says his enemies are killers, and revealing the truth could put Aunt May and everyone he loves in danger, but she tells him that his family is his strength, not his weakness, and that she wants to set him free, so Peter finally decides to do it. He goes to the man who spent years calling him a menace, J. Jonah Jameson, and offers him the biggest story in the city, which was Spider-Man's entire life, told in his own words. Jonah agrees, but only if he gets to publish it first. Spider-Man tells Jonah that once the story is published, he will stand outside the Daily Bugle and remove his mask in front of everyone. Jonah accepts the deal. The Bugle publishes the story, and for the first time, the whole city hears Peter's side. The next morning, Jonah waits outside the Daily Bugle. Then Spider-Man swings down and says, "Morning, Mr. Jameson," but just as he is about to remove his mask, another Spider-Man steps out of the crowd, then another and another. Within moments, the entire plaza is filled with people dressed exactly like him. Aunt May is there wearing a Spider-Man suit, telling Jonah that she is the real Spider-Man. Then a police officer steps forward in the same costume and says the exact same thing. One by one, people step out of the crowd, and each of them says the same three words, "I'm Spider-Man," leaving Jonah with no way to prove who the real Spider-Man is.